Southampton under-18s couldn't find a way past Reading on Saturday morning as the two sides drew 1-1 at Staplewood. Ollie Cook captained a side that included 9 changes. Only Cook and Harley Willard started the FA Youth Cup tie on Thursday night against Leicester City at St Mary's. Reading lost 3-0 against Southampton last time out and produced an experienced starting 11, including Andrea Novakovic, who has netted 6 times this season. And it was him who had the first chance of the match as he cut in from the right-hand side and unleashed an effort that fell just wide of the far post. Again, he had an opportunity as Saints failed to clear a dangerous ball into the box. This time, though, his low shot went wide of the other post. Saints off the hook. Novakovic was causing all sorts of problems and winded his way into the box to create this chance. Oscar Kvetch-Canning got a deflection on the shot and it took a claw from goalkeeper Jake Hallett to see it out to safety. Harley Willard cut inside on his left foot to make Saints' first chance of the game, but his effort was straight at goalkeeper Lewis Ward. Dan Demkiv was played in one-on-one midway through the first half, but failed to beat Ward with a little dink. The Saints' defence was split with this ball through, and Novakovic forced an impressive reaction save from Hallett to keep the scores level. Saints then had 3 good chances in a row, all coming to the same man. Olafella Olamola ran 60 yards to create the first as his cross eventually fell at the feet of Joe Lee, but the midfielder couldn't keep his shot down. The second was another low ball in from the right, but again Lee shot over. The third was the closest Southampton came all half. Karel Kayembe and Dan Demkiv linked up well in the box to lay the ball off for Lee, but his shot cannoned off the crossbar, onto the line and away to safety. A debate on whether it crossed the line, but replay seemed to suggest the referee made the right call. A moment of concern for Lewis Ward as Dan Demkiv's shot from distance caused him some trouble as it curled into the corner. Stuart Wilkin looked bright when he came off the bench but wasn't able to beat Ward with this effort after impressively rounding 4 Reading players in the build-up. It was another substitution that made an instant impact in the form of Tyreek Robinson. He produced a cross that was blocked by the arm of Gabriel Osho, and the referee pointed straight to the penalty spot. Karel Kayembe stepped up and just about tucked it away. His second goal of the season with just 10 minutes remaining. But Reading drew level straight away. Another ball through caused Saints trouble, and Novakovic, who had been a handful all day for the home defence, grounded Jake Hallett and slotted home. Kayembe almost forced a winner for the host, but this deflection didn't quite fall for him as he blocked Lewis Ward's clearance. Saints end a run of 2 consecutive defeats with a point at home ahead of their tie with bottom of the table Norwich City next weekend. Final score: Southampton 1, Reading 1.
I think if you probably looked at it before the start of the game with playing on Thursday and making sort of 8 or 9 changes to the team, and we had a couple of young ones come in, a couple of under-16s, I think you'd probably take a point at the start. I think, and then when you looked at the opposition actually for the start of the game as well, I mean, they were big, they were physical, and sort of had seven players over 6 foot in there, and really went direct at times. So I think if you took all that into consideration, a point is a good result. Not just about the point, but about the performance. I thought we tried to match up physically, showed some good determination in that area, won a lot of the second balls after the start where we didn't begin as well as what we should have. But then I think after that we were the better team, and yeah, probably deserved to win in the end.
Ollie, you got a draw today. Do you think that was a fair result?
1-0 was, I think it was a good result against a team like Reading, who don't really play a lot of football with respect to them. But I think at the end of the first half we had 3 good chances and hit the bar. I wasn't sure whether it crossed the line or not, but that remains to be seen. But 1-0 at the end of it, we both had chances, so yeah, I'm happy with that.
And you had to battle quite hard today. Reading are quite physical team. How did you find that?
Yeah, I think it was good for us to learn because we played Leicester on Thursday night, who were physical, and we didn't match them at all. And we came off the back of that game with a 2-0 loss. So I think it's good to play a team like that. We showed we learnt from our mistakes, and we matched them physically and then started to come out on top in stages.
Given your last 2 results, was it important not to lose today?
Yeah, I don't think about that. It was more about the performance and have a good performance, and we did that. I think it took us a little bit, like I said, to get into the game. But once we started passing it and worked out that they were quite narrow and the switch of play was on, I thought we played quite well and definitely created more chances than they did. And yeah, 1-0, you're disappointed always to concede, but a little bit of a mistake from us at the back there, I think, with a bit of positioning. But we'll have a look at it in the week. But yeah, all in all, fairly pleased and more pleased with the performance than anything.